Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. This will be a test drive video of this gorgeous 1999 Mercedes-Benz S320 long wheelbase. This will purely be a driving impression video. We do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle where we go through the ins and outs of the vehicle, demonstrate many of its functions, and discuss the vehicle a little bit more in depth. We will not be doing that during this video. This is, again, just a driving review and impressions video of this vehicle. Just want to take a quick walk around of it just before we hop on in, just so you can see how great a condition it is in. It does have a couple little scrapes and scratches, a couple little dings and chips, but for a 180,000 mile vehicle, we feel that it is very solid and impressive all the way around. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on in and get started. Smoke-free vehicle. No smoke odor, no pet hair, no rips, no cracks. Beautiful vehicle inside and out. Air conditioning blows nice and cold. Heat works as well. Windows work as well. The soft closed doors are operational as well on this vehicle. Air is running right now and blowing nice and cold. The wood trim throughout is in great shape. We've got 180,563 miles, and you wouldn't know it if you saw this vehicle or drove it. Best way I could put this, folks, is a W140. It feels like an iceberg. It feels like it has mass, and as you move with it, it feels like you're in a building or in a room, and the whole room is moving. This vehicle is so comfortable and so luxurious. One of the last truly overbuilt, over-engineered Mercedes-Benz that have ever been built. This generation S-Class went from 1992 all the way through 99, so this is the final model year of the W140. I am a big fan, in case you haven't heard the enthusiasm from my voice. I own several of them as well. I have a V8 version of this vehicle and two V12 versions of this vehicle, which I truly love. Back in this generation, the engineers at Mercedes-Benz had free reign over decision making, and they over-engineered these vehicles as far as quality is concerned. The way these vehicles are built, they're built to last, and they did not have emphasis on technology or gadgets like they do in the newer vehicles. The emphasis was just on building solid quality, great performing and long-lasting vehicles during those years, and that's exactly what they did. Dual pane windows on these vehicles are absolutely great. They flood out the outside noise and put you in a world of your own in here, inside your cockpit, inside your cabin. Self-dimming rear view mirror. You also have your home link up here where you can program up to 3 garage doors. You also have the power sunshade in the rear, which can be retracted down. You also have your dimming side view mirrors as well. That beautiful Mercedes star in the front of your hood just makes you feel like $1 million. These vehicles are so smooth and so quiet. I have not had as much experience with the S-Class with the inline 6-cylinder engine. However, many of my 124s, the E-Classes, use the same engine, and as far as the quality and longevity of the powertrain, I could attest to that it is fabulous. But I always thought that this body style, especially in the long wheelbase, might be a little underpowered with the 6-cylinder, especially since I had gotten used to the V12 version of this vehicle, but it's really not. As you drive this vehicle, you'll notice that the power is completely sufficient. It'll get up and go, and it'll get out of its own way without a problem whatsoever. Beautiful vehicle, great performing vehicle. Not a problem at all. Great power, and then the cost of maintenance and ownership on this inline 6 is much, much lower than the V8 or especially the V12. Ease of working on an inline 6-cylinder engine is great because you can have access to everything in a row. You don't have to worry about one side of the engine being easy to access, the other side not being easy to access. Everything is right on top in the center. You just remove a plastic cover and you can go ahead and do your own maintenance and repairs on these. These are not overly complicated vehicles whatsoever. This stretch of road has a lot of uneven pavement and a lot of potholes, and this car just glides over them like they're not even there. Did an inspection on this vehicle. I found that there was a stored code in there for an oxygen sensor for the for the pre-cat oxygen sensor, which is the air fuel ratio sensor. There were no active codes there, and there was no check engine light on, but I went ahead and replaced both oxygen sensors, both the pre-cat and the post-cat, just so that we're on solid footing. I did use the original equipment Bosch oxygen sensors that the vehicle came with when it was brand new. And also noticed that the car would run a little cooler than it should. It would alternate between about 180 degrees, go all the way down to 165, 170, depending on how fast you were driving and if you were in stop and go traffic or not. So we already went ahead and did the thermostat as well. I put the original bare Molly thermostat that the vehicle came with brand new, and it sits right at 192 degrees where it should now. This will be an acceleration pull as we go from a complete stop at 0 miles per hour and see how this vehicle pulls. Let's go. Going up this hill, quite impressive, and we're already at 60. Gear shifts are nice and smooth and past 70 miles per hour, no problems. No shaking as I'm applying the brakes quite firmly. No shaking on the chassis, no shaking on the steering wheel, no shaking on the pedal at all whatsoever. No warpage on the rotors or brakes. Just a very smooth and quiet vehicle. And as you saw there, going up a hill, accelerating from a complete stop, you know, you get from 0 to 60 in absolutely no time. The car does not feel underpowered whatsoever. Folks, these are becoming tougher and tougher to find, especially in good condition. This one is not flawless as far as the body or exterior appearance goes. In our walk around video, we do point out all the imperfections on the outside. There are a couple little scrapes and scratches on the front bumper and the rear bumper, and a couple door dings and a scrape on the passenger side rear door as well. What we call this vehicle, folks, this type of vehicle, is we call it a daily driver quality vehicle. And what that means, it's a vehicle that's gotten consistent use, and after 24 years, it's going to have visible signs of wear and tear. It's the kind of car where you could drive. You don't have to find a corner spot to park it in. You could enjoy it for what it is. If you get an additional ding or scratch, it's not the end of the world because the car's not perfect. However, it's a very well kept and well maintained vehicle that's been well taken care of, and it's been loved, and it certainly does show. So as far as mechanics go and the longevity of the vehicle, reliability of the vehicle, we feel very strongly about that. And it's a vehicle you could just jump in, turn the key, and just about drive it anywhere. I would not hesitate to do so, at least. And hey, if you got a door ding or something, it's not the end of the world. The body is not perfect. If you are looking for perfection, this is not it, folks. Please do refer back to our walk around video where I do point out those cosmetic imperfections, and if that's not something that you can live with, then I would say don't waste your time. However, I would say if you put this next to 100 other 99 S-classes, I would say that this one would come out probably superior to 90 of them, 90 out of 100. I'd put it in the 90th percentile. Very clean inside and out. And mechanically, I think it'd probably be in the 99th percentile. Very good shape. Folks, if you have any questions or comments, please drop us a note in the comment section. If you have any immediate questions, you could reach us directly here at the lot at area code 916-765-7575. You can also reach us on our website 24/7, 365 days a year at www.directautooutlet.com. At this point, we would like to take this opportunity to thank you for investing your valuable time and spending it with us. We certainly do hope to interact and work with each and every one of you in the near future. I am overall very impressed with this vehicle, and I think you will be too. We do have nationwide shipping available, so if you do live out of state or out of the area and you'd like to get a quote, please don't hesitate. Let us know. We can get you a quote and get it shipped out to your door. Folks, again, I look forward to working with you. I appreciate you spending your time with us. Wish you all a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.